Hello, bosses. Welcome to the next episode of the podcast Smartphone Entrepreneur. I am your host, Dr. Shweta Potdar from theladybosses.com. Let's get introduced to our guest for the day. She has been a teacher for 15 years. After working for so long, she thought about giving some time for her passion. That's when she participated in her first fashion show in Mumbai. She hasn't looked back since then. She's bagged multiple pageant titles. She's been on the panel as a jury member for several beauty pageants. She's worked in documentaries, music videos, short films, and advertisements. Acting has always been close to her heart. She now handles her own company, Aishwarya Ghatage Productions, and she is also a partner in Celestial Events and Entertainment. Let's now hear from the lady boss in spotlight herself, Aishwarya Ghatage. Welcome to the podcast, Aishwarya.
Thank you so much.
So, Aishwarya, I see that you have a very impressive profile. So, could you please tell us how your story began?
Shweta, yes, I would start by saying that I've been into teaching profession for 15 years. I loved my work and I really loved my students also.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after working for so long, I thought about my passion and I wanted to give time to it.
Mm.
So hence, I started with a fashion show in year 2016 in Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
And till today, I have been working for various brands and I've also bagged a few titles like Mrs. India International 2017 Beauty with Purpose. Then I bagged another title of Mrs. Ultimate Diva 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I also achieved the title of Mrs. Maharashtra 2016 as a first runners-up.
Wow.
And have also been in the panel of jury for many beauty pageants.
Mm-hmm.
I've done quite a few projects like documentary, songs, short films, advertisements. So acting has been very close to my heart, and I really love being. I really love facing the camera actually. So now handling my own company, Aishwarya Ghatage Productions, and a partner in the company named Celestial Events and Entertainment.
Wow, that's a lot of things. So, and I'm sure each one of this requires a different approach from your end also, right? Because teaching is so much different as compared to your event management that you're doing right now, right?
Right, it's absolutely correct. They are totally two different fields.
I would like to know from you, how do you approach entrepreneurship?
The feeling of being an entrepreneur is actually wonderful. And I keep myself totally positive about all that I do. And frankly speaking, you need a lot of patience to handle the event and people involved in it.
Mm.
Entrepreneurship gives you a stand in society, and I feel very happy and satisfied for all those who get benefited by the platform that we provide to the talent in society.
So did your experience of being a teacher help you with your event management?
Yes, of course. I mean, being a teacher has given me that confidence to deal with people and to deal with different kinds of people. So it doesn't actually, give me any difficulty. Whatever type of people I meet, I gel with them, and I have a very positive outlook towards all the things. So I think yes, the teaching profession has taught me a lot of things.
Positive outlook is your biggest takeaway from this.
Yes, and I really do not have any stage fear, and I really, really like connecting with people. So I think my profession of teaching has definitely helped me into being a good entrepreneur and conducting good events.
We've already mentioned that you're dabbling in multiple things at a time. So are there any specific habits that you follow so that, multitasking is easier for you, or there are no glitches in your everyday operations?
I would say I always feel proud that I'm born as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And we as women have been blessed to have the quality of multitasking. I love doing multiple tasks because this gives me immense satisfaction. All these years, I was managing on the home front, my company and my job as a teacher with utmost enthusiasm. So I would say at the end of the day, there is a feeling of accomplishment and happiness towards the work that I do. Now I'm taking care of the management and organization of the events like fashion shows and beauty pageants and personality grooming.
Mm-hmm.
My habits of determination and dedication and love for my work has helped me tremendously to gain what I want and easily carry out all the multiple tasks.
You do have a specific schedule because of which your daily routine becomes a little more sorted out.
Yes, I have to schedule all my work because there are so many things to be done. Definitely, if I do not sort out, if I do not schedule, then I think it will be all hodgepodge and I'll really not be able to give 100% to anything then.
True, true. Does social media play an important role in your business?
Yes, of course, social media has been very useful. It has helped me reach to the masses and connect with well-known personalities and like-minded people.
Hmm.
Social media has been very effective in helping me reach out to people who are in need to showcase their talents, and we have provided them a platform to perform.
So, would you say that you're a smartphone entrepreneur? Because the basic format of our podcast is that how women become empowered by the use of their smartphones, and smartphone entrepreneur is somebody who actually uses their phone a lot and integrates the phone in their business. So, would you say that you're a smartphone entrepreneur?
Yes, of course. I mean, I am a smartphone entrepreneur because smartphones are very, very useful nowadays. They have made our life easy.
Hmm.
So I do depend on the smartphone to conduct my business many a times.
Mm-hmm.
And also smartphones have helped us to reach to many parts of the world nowadays.
A tiny tool which is connecting the world.
Yes, actually.
So, Aishwarya, with your vast experience in the field of fashion,
Mhm.
have you come across any specific misconception that people would have harbored about your field? And you would like to clarify that for our listeners today?
Yes, there are misconceptions about the fashion industry. People tag this field as a not so good field to work.
Hmm.
But I would like to clear this off from the people's mind by saying that you have to be wise enough to choose whom you work with and what type of work you choose. Once these things are clear and the things fall into proper place. So this field is a good field to work. There are good people in this field and there is genuinity here too.
Hmm.
So you have to be wise enough to, to choose things.
Okay. So, Aishwarya, now we've reached our rapid fire round. Are you ready for it?
Yes, of course. I'm definitely ready for it.
Okay. So, you have to give me quick answers to all the questions I throw at you. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Rank in order of your preference.
Facebook.
Facebook. Okay. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Dedicated,
Hmm.
determined, and I would say beautiful.
Lovely. Workout or meditation?
Workout
Okay. Go for a day without food or go for a day without your phone?
without my phone.
Okay. One thing about you that nobody knows yet.
You want me to answer this?
Yes. If you want to, that's okay. If you don't want to.
I would skip this.
All right, no problem. Which is one of your favorite movies?
I love watching all the movies of Salman Khan.
Okay, you're a Salman Khan fan.
Yes.
If you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
I would like to be a peacock.
Oh, okay.
And of course, peacock is such a wonderful and a fascinating animal. Or a
Right.
bird, you can say. So I would love to be that.
Yes. What is the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
Always work hard to achieve what you have in your mind.
Nice. And last but not the least, which is the one fashion trend which you don't like?
Fashion trend, I would say it's rather create your own fashion
Mm-hmm.
rather than copying others.
Hmm.
You need to be, and you need to set an example for yourself, or you need to set an example for others. You have to be unique.
Wonderful. So that was a fun rapid fire round. Thank you for being so sporting with us, Aishwarya.
Thank you so much, Shweta.
So Aishwarya, do you have any last thoughts for our listeners today?
Yes, of course. I would always say that believe in yourself and do what your heart says and live for your own self. Yes, of course, you have to help others as well, but life is really beautiful. Take things very positively. If you are positive, all the things are going to be positive for you.
Wonderful. So, bosses, the biggest takeaways from today's podcast with Aishwarya are a positive outlook, and multitasking is something that you have to actively take care of every single day. So, bosses, that was Lady Boss Aishwarya Ghatage in the spotlight today. With that, it's a wrap in today's episode. This is Dr. Shweta Potdar, the smartphone entrepreneur, signing off for today. I'll see you around in the next podcast. Stay tuned till then.